Hello, I'm Jamie.
Hello, I'm Mark, and it's time for another episode of Through the Garden Gate.
It's Tuesday night. It's 7:30. It's time for another episode of Through the Garden Gate, babes. Let's see if we can get Jamie in. Hello.
Evening.
Raining.
All I can hear is rain.
Oh no. Might have to change locations.
You might do, because it just keeps cutting your mic out every time I hear the rain.
Might have to move to the greenhouse.
Run! that should be all right. Hiya, Joe. Thanks for the gin along. That was really good. Evening. It's
Evening,
a trifle moist. Hello, Chris. All right. Oh, I tell you what. 20 minutes ago, the heavens opened, and there's no way I thought I was going to be sitting outside. No way.
Blown over.
Yeah, it's gone now. And I looked on the radar thing, and no more rain. So I thought, well, I'll come out. But I have
You got a brolly.
put that just in case. A brolly, a coat, and I can feel myself getting bitten by gnats already.
Don't tell Chris you've got a brolly.
Oh shit! I'm allowed to use it in my garden. Evening, Lee.
I never thought I'd be saying it, but send the rain. Oh no.
Send the rain? What do you want the rain for? Who wants the rain?
Nobody. Rain.
Oh, it's not too bad. So my watch thermometer says 14 degrees, so it's not too bad. A little bit windy. Mark's in his new polytunnel.
Had to be done.
Is it all
This is
is it performing well?
So far. Martyrs are in.
Martyrs. Lovely. My martyrs are all in. I need to talk to you about your polytunnel. You know, last year when you done your funny gutter system.
Oh yeah.
I need to talk to you how you done that. Are you doing it again?
It's still there. I just need to attach an extra bit of plastic to the side so that it goes back into it again.
Yeah.
And
So you just there's some decent sticky tape.
Yeah.
Gorilla tape or something.
Well, I bought polytunnel repair tape, which was supposedly the best tape you could possibly buy. Even that didn't. It lasted a little bit, but not very long. I wonder whether it was the plastic being old and the gutter being like not new. Maybe I need to really clean it so that it's not a really good adhesion.
Well, maybe I'll let you do yours first, and then if it works, I'll...
Right.
So it's quite dry here in Kent. Oh my God. It's been absolutely peeing down for the last 2 or 3 days here. It's been terrible. Well, no, not 2 or 3 days. What are we today? Tuesday? Yeah, 2 days. Yesterday and today it's been awful.
Yesterday wasn't too bad.
It's been terrible. Really bad.
Today it's rained, but not continuously. It was warm this morning and then it clouded over and was wet, sort of.
Yeah, there was points this morning that it was all right. But I must admit, I had an outside job this afternoon. I had to install a electric car, an EV charger, which is outside, and it started peeing down the rain. I thought, oh, brilliant. Just when I have to, all electronics outside, and it starts raining. So I had to get the customer to hold a brolly over me.
Nice and safe. Live.
Yeah, well, it's got to be done.
Who's more risk, you or the customer holding the umbrella?
Well, it depends if it's thunder and lightning or not.
Make sure you wear some wellies.
Yeah, nice good rubber wellies. That'll sort you out.
I've done lots.
Have you been doing any gardening?
Of course.
Well, I know your work I thought you'd been doing then at work.
What we've been doing today, weeding today, just in the courtyard, tidying up a bit, deadheading of roses, tying of roses in.
Yeah.
The door was getting a bit overhanging and dropping petals on everyone when they walked in the front door, so it's all been brought back to the front of the porch. But it looks nicer as well.
I'll tell you what I have noticed since the lovely Chris has been working with you. I've seen a lot more of the garden. You know, does lots more different videos and different shots in different places.
Yeah.
I'd never ever seen the lake with the what do you call it? The boathouse and all the. You know, I've never seen that until Chris started working there.
I have shared it, but I don't share it a lot. And Chris only puts it on his stories.
Yeah.
If we'd ever put much on our actual, as like a reel or anything like that, only on our stories, so that it's not permanently on there.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah. But it looks an absolutely fantastic place.
Yeah, it is. Chris is enjoying himself, which is nice, and I'm
sure
enjoying it there because I'm not on my own.
So you've got two staff now. You've got Robomower and Chris.
And a designer at my beck and call.
Ooh. Don't call them too much, though, because if you call them too much, the hourly rate will start going up.
Yeah, don't call him too much.
No, definitely not.
He's working in the background, making my life easier, so
that's good.
It's all good.
That's what you want. That's what you want. I've just been planting out, really. The greenhouse is getting empty and empty. I've got all my tomatoes in, like you have. They're all in situ now, and yeah, just gradually out of the greenhouse into the beds. Out of the greenhouse into the beds.
Successional sowing.
Successional sowing, yeah. All the beetroot yesterday. I thought, right, they're well on the way. So get another lot in, then give it another 2 or 3 weeks, and get another lot in. It's only a row, isn't it? Just a row of maybe 20, and that's all you need.
Yeah.
20 is even more than enough.
Bloody slugs.
Oh God, they've just been. I know everybody's been banging on about them constantly, but
it is the worst year I've ever known for slugs.
and like I've said before, I've never, since I've taken any notice this last 4 or 5 years, I've never had a problem with them. Even my hosta, I've got one hosta over there, one little hosta. Oh God, this there. That's been there for 4 years, and it's never had a nibble, but it's been munched this year. It's just manic this year, aren't they? They're crazy.
Well, the bed that I was working in today, whenever I was clearing all the weeds out of an area and thinking, oh, it's a bit bare here, and then realising actually there's supposed to be salvias there, but they've been absolutely shaved to the ground. It's just like just leave them alone.
Oh.
If you let them grow, you'll have plenty to eat, and nobody will even notice that you've been here.
Exactly.
Just
blooming things. Just
they're like excited little kids.
I tell you what, I did notice yesterday. You know my wildflower bed.
Yeah,
it's happening.
Is it? That's good.
So lots of oxeye daisies.
Yeah.
Lots of blue cornflowers have popped through this last 3 days, and now I've got several poppies popping up as well. So, and there's one yellow, whatever it is, in the middle.
Yellow
so whatever it is, sitting in the middle. So it's actually doing something, which is good, because I thought, not for the second year running that nothing happened.
Well, if you've got some, then hopefully there'll be more.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to get some yellow rattle and get that in again this year to try and keep any grass that's going to sort its way through.
Yeah, I checked the yellow rattle in the meadow today to see how close it was to being like viable seed, and the seed's there, but it's green. So it's
still
probably
got a while then.
A couple of weeks, depending on how hot the weather gets, before it'll be throwing its seed on the farm. So.
Yeah. You need to harvest all that, give it to me, and then you'll have no yellow rattle in yours for next year. And then all your grass will grow.
Oh, there's so much of it in the meadow at work. I think I'd struggle to get rid of it all. Yeah,
Really?
absolutely tons of it. It's probably the best year I've ever seen it, so it's really kept the grass right down.
Oh, good. Yeah. If you think about it, yeah, grab me a few and I'll chuck
Well,
them
to
in.
be fair, like you could harvest it off like a handful of plants, and probably it'd give you enough to do what you wanted to do.
Would it really? Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't know how many seeds you get to one plant.
Well, they're like a spike, so you get them like all the way along.
Ah.
So there's probably, it's like not fox scale, but they're like little round discs.
Yeah.
A bit like honesty.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
So yeah, there's probably 30 or 40 seeds per plant.
Wow.
So if each one of those germinated, and I think if it was fresh, it probably would.
Right. So our guests are down their allotment, and
Hopefully
from what I heard earlier, it was they're going to do a tour under an umbrella. So
if it's raining,
hopefully it stopped raining there, and they're not going to get too wet.
crossed.
Should we get them in?
Yes. Let me find the right page. Tonight we don't just have one guest; we have two.
Woo-hoo.
They are new to allotmenting. They have both quit their day jobs to pursue careers in horticulture. They are no-dig devotees, recently met the god of no-dig, Charles Dowding. They are also podcast hosts. They are both girls. They share a plot. Hello. It's Jen and Richenda. Two girls, one plot podcast.
What an entrance.
Hello.
What a welcome.
Hello.
Thank you, guys.
We had to do the hello.
I didn't know if it was too soon.
Hello.
Yeah. Thanks so much for having us on.
No, thank you for coming on. I've been listening to your podcast for the last couple of weeks, solid now, and I just feel like I know you so well. It's ridiculous.
Good, I'm glad.
We do love, we really do love, like, knowing that people are listening. You know how, like, you just record something and it goes out to the ether, and you're just like, well, it's there, and you don't know. But then someone will message saying, look, I listened to you on the way home from work, or what did that? Oh, we had somebody who listened while she was at work. She's stacking shelves, and in the middle of the aisle was literally falling about laughing. Everyone, wow. And that's quite nice.
Yeah.
Weird look.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah.
All the time when I'm walking around the supermarket and laughing and things. Crazy. I've got to ask you a question. So is it couch, pooch, or gooch?
Gooch.
Gooch, innit?
I call it cooch.
No, that's wrong.
What do you call it, Mark?
Cooch.
Cooch.
Everyone calls it cooch, but when we
Unless you call it gooch.
Jenny actually had to do the Google dictaphone thingy to see how you're supposed to pronounce it, and it says couch.
Couch.
But it's cooch grass to go with our minge toot, so you know.
Oh yeah. Cooch minge too. That was funny. Oh my god.
Sorry, cooch and minge.
So there might be a few people on here going, "What the hell are you talking about?" You need to go and listen to the ladies' podcast to find out what we are now talking about.
Yeah.
We will talk about other things, but I just had to get these couple of things out of the way because it's just so funny.
It's funny because I was talking to our tutor, like my tutor today, because she keeps on calling it gooch. No, cooch.
If your tutor calls it gooch, I'm quite worried.
No, she said couch, and I said to her, I said just to let you know, it's actually couch.
Ooh.
And she said, is it? I said yes, and then I explained the story. Luckily, we're all adults there and stuff, so she got it. But yeah, even she was like, no, it's couch, but no, it's not couch.
Couch, right?
There you go.
It might take a little bit of getting in there to start saying couch, but we'll have to say couch from now on.
Yeah.
I've got loads of couch grass.
Yeah, me too. see.
Yeah.
Well, actually, we've got like a small patch that's simmy off.
Yeah.
We're just letting it do its thing.
No.
Under the tree it is.
Okay, under the tree.
I said
it
to you
is.
earlier, do you want to get rid of this? No. So.
Oh yeah, no, under the tree is okay because that's like a bit wild. But where I don't want it, asparagus bed.
Oh,
I'm not happy about it.
I just rip a bit out whenever I'm down there. I see it and just pull it out.
Yeah, that's all you can do for this date.
Yeah. Bloody nightmare. Bloody nightmare.
Yeah.
Come on in for our listeners. Who's who? I know, but other people might not.
So I'm Jen.
I was just about to say I'm Jen. Just to confuse you.
I'd have gone, oh no! Got it wrong all this time. I got it wrong.
I'm Richenda, obviously.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you're Jen, that makes me
But
Richenda.
you do answer to a lot of different things. So you'll hear me, I call her Rack, like Racky is their nickname from growing up and stuff, or Dickhead is one.
Only you get to call me that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to do that in the intro, but I thought we've only just met. So
Next time, feel free.
They might not have pressed accept, Mark, if you'd have done that.
hang on.
Yeah. You what?
Up next, we've got the right pair of dickheads.
Yeah. Oh dear. What do you want to do then? Do you want to go around your plot first before it starts raining, or do you want to have a chat first?
Can do. It does look a bit.
Oh, it's so peaky.
It's questionable, isn't it?
Yeah, up until like what, half an hour ago, it was absolutely peeing it down. I was in the greenhouse and I was
Same here.
yeah. But then it's been clear and now it's still looking a little bit coming in. So should we just go for a quick tour and then if we have to like scoot into the greenhouse, we have to go in the greenhouse?
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, that makes sense.
How can
Whereabouts in the world are you?
We're in Bournemouth, the sunny south coast.
Yeah, looks like it.
I know. Right, let me put the camera round. Otherwise, I'm going to look like Blair Witch. No. There we go. Ta-da! Okay, we'll go to the front of the plot. We'll start at the front. Ooh.
Well, I know that's not 4 foot.
Don't even joke about it.
I love hearing
Okay,
all your stories about from your chairman.
Oh yeah.
Really.
Do you know what? They're just like it. They're just. I think some people are a bit jobsworthy, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
Give them a job and it just goes.
Yeah.
Around a bit.
Also, you're right on the road.
Yeah. So this is like the little road that comes in. The whole allotment area. There's 200 allotments here.
Bloody hell!
And they're all
That's
about.
a big
They're all about 200 square foot, something like that. Yeah. So we are. So just to put it into perspective, that's the committee members. The one next to it is a committee members. That's the committee members. The one next to it is a committee members. And so when you so it's like literally all eyes on us, really.
Yeah.
So no. Thanks.
Wow, lots of growing now.
Yeah, so this is the front of the plot.
Yeah.
So in the pots is all of our flowers. Oh, Richenda's going. Hold on.
You modelling them?
Like generation game.
Yeah.
Oh, well, maybe not. For the purposes of the podcast, we've just got like a couple of pallet bays that we've made into like triangle shapes. And then we've got all the pots on the front and a winding path, basically. But yeah, they're all looking okay. Some of them better than others, I have to be honest. Lots of flowers. These are pretty much like spiky ones. I think flowers are definitely my domain, not yours, are they?
Spiky ones.
And then the pallet bays are here.
So that's a pallet bay which has been made into a fence, or a fence made into a pallet bay, because you're not supposed to have fences.
Yeah, we're not allowed to have fences. Yeah, right. Explain what we did.
So we basically made some pallets into like a picket shape, just
Turned
so
them
it
on the
looked a bit
side.
more pretty.
Turned them on the side, didn't
Yeah, side on, and then did some planters across the top with our herbage in, well, some of our herbs, lemon balm and chives there.
And I mean, it's not perfect, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's hanging on for dear life, let's face it. But it's there, and hopefully, and then explain what's around the side. These ones.
Chives?
Mm.
Oh, is that the bags you put the chives in?
Little bags,
Oh, I like
yeah,
that.
soil bags.
Very cool.
And
That's
then,
really smart.
and then all the slugs ate all the chives. So these are going back. Like, I didn't think slugs and snails were supposed to like allium stuff, but
Usually.
Seems this year they're going to eat anything.
Yeah,
They're going to eat all the rivers away.
greedy bastards this year.
And then
Beware. What's it say? Gardening because murder is right.
We made like the little doorway out of some sticks that we kind of foraged, let's say.
Yeah.
They've started sprouting. So I'm wondering.
Are they hazel?
I don't know what these are. No, is it?
Yeah.
They've started sprouting.
Yeah, it's hazel.
Yeah, it's hazel, yeah.
With
Look
some
at that.
peas,
That's
I think.
brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you didn't expect them to do that? You just...
No.
Oh, that's fantastic.
They're obviously very fresh. When
So
you
they
put
were
them
quite fresh. So, yeah, you went and foraged them with some secateurs.
May have. We may have, yeah. I was like, I need it now. Yeah, I wasn't paying for them, basically. Right, so as we go through the gate, you can just see like it's a hodgepodge of everything in every bed. We've got 16 beds in total. So the first one, a bit of comfy there, because we like when we got the plot to start off with, there was nothing. It was like barren.
Yeah.
There was nothing, was there, at all? And so things that you might find on a plot, like comfrey or whatever, or borage, nothing, absolutely nothing. So we've had to sow everything to start off with.
Yeah.
Sunflowers, anyway. Sunflowers, oh, look, slugs have had that one, for sure. These are teeny tiny ones that we did with the kids.
Yeah.
And then we've got calendula, tomatoes.
Bloody right.
I was just going to say, it started to rain. Mac's just going to go her coat.
Just started right here as well.
Yeah, so we've got lovage, which has got a lot of black fly going on it. Shallots, red onions, little nasturtium, and rhubarb. Everyone's been moaning about the rhubarb, haven't they?
Yeah.
Oh, all the leaves just fell off it. But these are all new. These have literally come out in the past couple of days.
I've noticed mine's gone a bit nuts in the last few days, last week.
I reckon it's probably too wet and not right. I don't know. I don't know. Plants do their own thing, don't they?
Yeah.
We made this. Well, Richenda made this. That's where our minge is.
You have to tell us about your minge.
The minge. Basically, what happened is, I was in the greenhouse and I was like potting on and stuff, and I thought, what's this in here? I was like, it looks like peas, but definitely haven't had peas because they haven't germinated. That's a different story altogether. And I did do a label, but it just said minge on it. And I thought, what the flipping heck? Like, what kind of plant is this? It's a totally different a totally different type of hobby, that's for sure. And yeah, Monge too, wasn't it? I must have been thinking minge, like just having a joke in my head, and actually wrote it. So yeah, that's the minge too.
Brilliant, love that.
Yeah, and
are they all right? Are the pigeons had them, or are they all right?
We've got some netting on them, actually. So the original ones that we did, sugar snaps, I don't know if you can see. Sugar snaps that we did originally were on the left-hand side there. and they got eaten by the mice, but they've got like one pod. They've grown one pod. They haven't grown at all apart from one pod, which is the weirdest thing. But everything else seems to be doing okay. Whenever I say it's doing okay, literally, fingers crossed, touching wood, all that kind of stuff.
Obelisk on your head.
Yeah, so we've got sweet corn that's out.
Lovely.
Dwarf runners, salad, tomatoes, onions everywhere. So like we planted like onions and garlic and stuff.
Yeah.
Before we'd really done paths or made beds or anything like that. So they are just hodgepodged wherever. Beetroot, we've got some Kyoga beetroot, because I'm a bit funny about beetroot. Do you guys get funny about it or not? Or is it just...
In what way? What do you mean?
Right, it makes you poo red.
Oh, yeah, it does that, yeah.
Yeah, and then I get all freaky about it, and I'm like, oh!
Go to the doctor.
Yeah, exactly.
It's even worse. It's different when you're a bloke and you're standing up having a wee and you see it coming out red, then you worry.
So we've just planted the Kyogas, which are like pink and white, and then some burpees golden, so they're yellow. So hopefully we'll get away from that. And then in here we've got French beans, we've got lettuce, tomatoes again. Some of these are like surprise tomatoes, like this, and they're surprises just because I've lost the label, so we don't know. We don't know what they're going to do.
Yeah, it always happens. I've got about 5 or 6 in my greenhouse that I don't know what they are.
Surprise, surprise. We'll see what it is. This area here was where they had like loads of, he's done the roundup on it, and so it's just dead, like everything was dead. Yeah. And I just thought, I'm not keen on growing food. I didn't really know what these trees were going to do, so we've just made it a bit wild. Just right.
Looks amazing.
I've just thrown so many seeds at it, and I just thought, well, what will be, will be.
Yeah.
And then I've got, and I think bit mugwort. Yeah, I think because we like herby stuff, it'll be good to kind of like be able to forage our own bits and bobs and make teas and stuff. It's a bit for itself, like leaning over and stuff.
What?
Yeah, it's coming up. Oh,
what tree's that?
Apple. What were the apples?
John of Gold.
John of Gold.
Oh, nice.
And then the cherries that we've kind of just netted over branches because we don't want to be bitches to the birds. They can have some.
You want to keep some?
Yeah, they can have some, and we can have some. There you go. As we go through here, this is the patch. Right, this bit here is looking sorry for itself. Let's not beat around the bush, shall we? Courgettes are yellowy AF. We've just planted these ones actually because they were going yellow in their pots. So we planted them out because the slugs got the other ones. And then we've got some gourds as well. Ah, that's happened today. Oh.
Not no more slug damage.
Yeah. And I've put perlite down. I might have to redo it. Bastards.
Oh, God.
Yeah. This is mustard. Why did you want to plant mustard? And I said, well, I want it to cover everything so the grass doesn't grow through, and so that I can give it another kind of go next year sort of thing. And she said, it's going to seed everywhere. I said, there's worse plants to seed, self-seed. And also we can make mustard.
Yeah.
It's gone absolutely mad.
So you're gonna let that seed and then harvest the seeds and
I'm gonna harvest the seeds. Yeah, I'm gonna harvest the seeds and make some mustard.
Brilliant.
Why not? I'm gonna try it. Rack's on bindweed.
You can't not, can you?
She's like, you're hot on it, aren't you?
Bloodhound.
I see a bit, you have to pull it.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, look, she's got a big handful now.
I just hate it when you pull it and it pops off a bit of salvia or something. You think, oh God.
She likes it when she gets a really long one. She's like,
Yeah.
she feels like she's
It's underground. You're like, oh yes.
That's what I like doing with a bit of gooch grass when you get it going and you track the root for about 2 meters. It's brilliant.
this bit that she's just storming through. That's our surprise asparagus.
Oh yeah, I've seen asparagus.
Yeah, so like we didn't really know. Well, we don't. When you do no dig and the place is barren, you don't really know. That's the downside, I would say. You don't know what's underneath.
No.
And yeah, so all of a sudden we had these spears popping up, and I nearly wet myself. Oh look, there's a big slug there, right? Get that. Get that one there. Just there. Get it. Get it.
Oh God, they feel awful, don't they?
We've turned into gardening now. Join us for some gardening where you can watch the Richenda weed.
And pick slugs. Oh.
Lick off slugs. There you go. So yeah, we had these spears came up, and we've had like a steady harvest of them. We've got a big freezer bag full of them.
Wow.
Yeah, I think they've stopped now, haven't they?
Yeah, pretty much stopped, I think.
We've got a fair whack.
Yeah.
About time now, isn't it? I think that they start to pack in, don't they?
Yeah. Baby sweet corn there. More. Globe artichokes. Bit more of the same. So like we just want everything as like polyculture as possible.
Yeah.
Soya beans, but having we ran out of nothing, so this is what we got basically.
Is that fleece?
Yeah, it's like a fleece, but they seem to be okay. Slugs haven't got them.
Sorry.
Soybeans.
So edamame.
Edamame, yeah.
I've just literally planted some of them about 3 or 4 days ago.
Yeah, nice.
Mm.
We do eat quite a bit of them, so it'd be quite handy to have them. Raspberries, not looking the best, but
yeah, mine aren't, to be honest.
they're new, and we don't really. I've never really had luck with raspberries, and the same with Richenda. She was saying she hasn't really had luck with raspberries before. Surprise strawberries, they just popped up. And then as we go through, we're coming up to Salad Street now. Well, this is going to be Fruity Corner, so that's where our peach tree is. Peach is not having fun. If you can see, this is the second one we've had.
Yeah.
And there's leaves to the bottom, but the leaves are actually curling. Like, what's going on here?
Peach leaf curl.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're talking peach expert here.
You need to cover it.
Oh, really?
Let it rain on it.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you think it's because it's rained on it?
Yeah.
But there's nothing at the top at all. It's hard. Keeping things alive is hard. Over here we've got like what's that? Dill? Fennel? No, dill. Jerusalem artichokes.
Yeah.
Got about 3. I've put Jerusalem artichokes in there and there.
Yeah.
And then they started sprouting up, and Richenda thought they were weeds. Yeah, so she picked them off. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 that are there, so that'll do us. But in the brassica cage you'll see in a minute, I thought they were Rebecca's that were popping up, and they weren't. They're all Jerusalem artichokes. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And then we go down a bit more. So Salad Street, got some like sorrel, lots of different types of lettuce. We've just taken this is normally netted, and we just took it off for today.
Okay.
Yesterday, I was we were taking off some leaves, weren't we? There were 3 slugs inside a lettuce, but the lettuce was perfect. They were just hanging out. Yeah, what's that? This is some sorrel that a neighbour gave us. It's not looking healthy, is it? It's looking a bit sad.
Not looking
No, it was really hot yesterday. Potatoes.
Oh, spuds.
Yeah, and then we've got carrots and parsnips in there as well. Snail. And then seconds are flowering. Oh,
Oh.
for the first 7. And then, oh yeah, should we go in the basket cage? To get in it. Yeah, I'm going to show everybody everything. It's the tour.
That.
So, brassicas. Oh, I am bending down here. My poor back.
Oh.
Call for any injury.
Poor back. Yeah, so we've got like lots of cabbage and cauliflower. I don't know what I was doing, but a lot of cauliflower germinated, so I stuck it in.
Yeah, why not?
We've got a lot of broccoli. Yeah, so that's in there, and then obviously the Rebecca is all coming through down there. So just keep on picking. Not Rebecca. I wish it were. Jerusalem artichoke. That's all down there. Yeah,
Don't you like Jerusalem artichoke?
I love it.
Love it.
Yeah, I really like
You know,
it. Our next
they are. You know they are sunflowers, don't you?
Really?
Yeah.
Blimey, no, I never did.
Yeah. So if you leave them, they'll get a lovely yellow sunflower on them.
Oh, that's cute. That's nice. That makes me want to not dig them up now.
I tell you what, that's one of the only Latin names I can ever remember.
What is it?
Helianthus tuberous.
Oh, really? Really? That makes sense. Sunflower tuber. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Right. Richenda said it sounds like something off Harry Potter.
Yeah. It's a
This is
spell.
our seating area, just here.
Oh, I see the rattan.
The rattan. The rattan. We've got a couple of cold frames. We got this one, which has got like some runners in it. Some more.
Was that the freebie you got the other day?
This is that was the composter, massive composter. But this is free.
I was saying, I thought you got given a.
Oh yeah. Oh, we get given everything. You know, I don't know what we do. We must look like we really need free shit. Yes, this is like bursting at the seams. So some of these things we're saving. So basically a girl had written on a Facebook group that she was really struggling with ADHD and getting down the plot and doing tasks and things, and obviously I resonate hugely with that. And I sort of said, I started talking to her, and she said, oh, she's only up the road, not far from here, probably about like 40 minutes up the road. And I said, well, if you want, would you be happy if we come up and give you a hand? And so basically she'd been trying, and then whatever she planted in had just been annihilated by slugs, and she's just had a real shit time of it, really. So we're donating some of our plants here. We're going to go and take them up, and she wants some raised beds and things like that. So we're going to go and help her get established on a plot for the day.
Oh, that's nice.
This is this is where our fertilizers are that we've made. This is Diane.
Stinky corner.
Diane the fig.
Oh, Diane the fig.
Diane the fig, yeah. Our shed.
Lovely shit.
What a shithole. What a shithole. And then, these are our main potatoes, and we've got some horseradish going on in there.
Oh, lovely.
And then these are like plants that are they're ready to go out, and they're sort of saying, right, come on, sort me out, sort of things. Yeah. Greenhouse. Bloody greenhouse. Look at this door. Do this door a minute. Let me just... Still shit. You know when you get like people saying, "Oh, can somebody recommend a greenhouse to me?" Yeah. I'm always like, I can tell you which one not to get. This one will take you 12 weeks to put up. It'll cost you 300 quid, and the door still won't fit.
Is that the one that you built and then had to take down and then build a new one again?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. So in here, I've not long planted these out. So cucumbers and peppers, yellow peppers. Okay. And then some shit that hasn't germinated. Oh wait, that's ginger and turmeric in those pots.
Wow.
Yeah, not really doing too much. So I've circled about in the soil, and then it looks like the ginger is starting to sprout. So I'm super happy about that. I've started bottom feeding as well, bottom watering. Just because they were struggling. It's so hot in here. It's like it was 42 degrees the other day. yeah, it's just, and that's window open, door open. What else can you do? Like, it's really hard. So it's looking really empty. I've managed to move everything around. It's, yeah, weird to see it like this, actually, because it's been absolutely full to the... It's 18 now. It's free. I'm freezing outside. So, yeah. Although it's a shit greenhouse to build, it's actually doing a good job. Yeah. That's it, basically. That's our plot.
I tell you what, I absolutely love it. I think all the odd shaped beds with the wavy path going down it. I think it looks amazing.
Yeah, let me just set us back up, shall I? Are you okay, hon?
Yeah, it's falling in the chair.
Right, can I do that? Is that going to be okay?
Yeah, there we go. Come on in. There we go.
There we go.
There you're in. That was brilliant. Absolutely love it.
Good. Right. I think the thing is, like, I don't think we'll ever be straight line. I don't think we'll ever be straight.
Can't get anything straight, we can't.
No, I don't think we'll ever do anything straight. No, I don't think we're ever going to be like your kind of, what you see all over the plots and things like that. I don't think we'll ever be like that. But that being said, like it does make life hard. You know, even things like netting over that lettuce, like you've got such a curvy shape.
Yeah.
I just need to sort out the dog. He's trying to strangle himself. Just bear with me.
Dog. Got one of those.
What's he doing?
Here.
He wants to come here, that's fine.
Let's see the dog.
Let's get him in.
All right. Come on.
We're dog friendly on here.
Come on then. Okay.
That's it, so messy. All right. Yeah, I get it.
He's happy now, look.
What a twat.
Okay. What's his name?
Luke.
Nuke.
Yeah, this is Duke.
Oh, look. There's another little
Oh,
noodle.
look.
Oh, wetly dog.
Cute.
Oh, bless.
There we go.
Now you just need to pull a rabbit out of a hat and we'll be...
So let's talk about your allotment then. So no dig.
No dig.
I'm no dig.
I
Completely
don't know
dig.
where... I don't know how to dig.
I don't want to dig.
Richenda we did have to dig a bit, like this back bit had not been touched for God knows
It
how
looked a
many
bit
years.
like a kid's homemade little BMX ramp. Like dirt mounds, and we were like, oh God, how are we going to level this off? So we obviously had to dig the mound over.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you had to teach me how to do that. I didn't like it.
No.
But I think, like, in my head, I think because, like I said, I've got ADHD, but I've also got autism. And I think in my head, I see things very black and white. It absolutely makes no sense. Absolutely makes no sense to disrupt it. It's almost like when you cut grass, you make it thicker and fuller. So why would you cut the weeds? You're going to make it, more and more growth, really. I think. Yeah, no dig is the way forward.
Yeah.
See,
When you look into it, when you think about it, it makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And you love Mr. Dowding as much as I do, by the sounds of it.
Yeah.
What a guy.
I was proper fangirling the other day, so I got the opportunity to meet him when we just went to the open day, which I can 100% recommend because those gardens are awesome.
Amazing.
So nosy.
Nice little village, nice people.
Yeah, really lovely. Not far from here, so it's like about 50 minutes away, something like that.
Yeah, it's about an hour, yeah.
And you go into his garden, and it's a lot smaller than what you think.
Yeah.
When you're stood in it, yeah.
Oh, it's still massive.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. God, yeah. And so I was talking to him, and I was just like this. It's so I was like, mine went blank, and what did I say? So how we found the slugs this year? Slipping out of all the questions.
I think you went, Jenny, 2 girls on the plot, like he's going to know who we are.
I
know he's shared our stuff before, but you know.
I should have said to him with the sweary ones.
Yeah.
He probably would have got it. Yeah.
You can drop that weir right now. Thank you very much.
I'm a sweary one. It's the northern in me, sorry.
I love Charles Dowd as well, and I haven't mentioned, I haven't even told Mark, but Teresa bought me a no dig course with him for my birthday. Yeah, it's my birthday a couple of weeks ago, and I opened it while I was on holiday, and it was I can book a day with him at any time whenever I want.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh my God, that's on my wish list. Yeah, that and a horry
I
night.
got that.
Oh,
Sorry.
that is it. We can no longer talk. My how times have changed, because back in the day I probably would have been like, oh yeah, take me out for a meal or whatever, and now I'm like, no, I want a knife in the garden and I want to meet the bloke who does no dig. Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah. No, he's brilliant, and I love all of the I love everything that he does. He the way he communicates, it's very, very simple.
Yeah.
That's not offensive,
Definitely.
hopefully, to him. Like, we plan around the same calendar as he does as well.
Have you got his calendar?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, really, really good. It's really helped. Really helped.
It is good.
Because I've never grown food on this scale in my life.
No.
Yeah. Even when we did it before, it was like,
oh yeah, no.
We just threw seeds in and just suck it and see.
We didn't know what we were doing back then.
We
did
didn't.
we?
No,
compared to now.
Yeah.
So what was before then? Before you moved this flat? Before you moved into the flat we are now?
Yeah, we had a little 3-bed. It was good, wasn't it? And a fair sized garden, and we did. We had like 3 raised, like
planters.
Yeah, like 3 raised concrete things in the middle that were already there. That we just filled with gravel with pots. So we took all that out. And then we had some planters
at the back.
Yeah.
And then it was a decking towards the front of the house, towards the door. And we just filled it with pots and pots and pots and pots.
Yeah. We grew sweet corn in old tea chests. Yeah. Something like that.
Sweet corn in an old bucket, something else in an old tea chest. Of course, it was lockdown, so you couldn't get hold of anything, could you?
Oh, no, yeah.
We just made do with what we had.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. Some of it successful, some of it not so much. I had a cabbage leaf that had more holes in it than it actually had leaves. So
it was like lace.
Yeah, we had enough corn.
I had that. Yeah, all my brassicas were lace last year because I didn't net them, and the cabbage white got in and just.
I think that's why we've been so OTT about this bad boy, actually. Because I'm like, nope, I've been stung by that one before. I'm not having it. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's why we were. And then obviously being in the flat, we've got no outdoor space at all.
No.
Yeah.
So you went and applied for an allotment, obviously.
Yeah.
It takes about a year.
Well, yeah, he said to us, right, and we said, what's the sort of average wait time at the moment? He said 2 to 3 years. I was like, okay. He said, check back ever so often. And I bought membership here so that we could buy gardening bits and things like that here. Why did I? Oh, yeah, because we got a little, our friend had an allotment, and we just had a little square of hers.
Okay.
And so I wanted to get it from a shop. And so, yeah, got a membership here and stuff like that. And we pop our heads in, and then got a call at Christmas. It was just like the week before Christmas, wasn't it? Something like that. Oh, hello, would you like an allotment plot? I was like, yes. I can't even tell you how excited. And then the realisation sunk in that we're getting married this year. And so it was a little bit
we had
like...
so much going on in general, didn't we? And it was just like, Jen literally had, if she had a bag of stuff, she just dropped it. We're like, right, let's go.
That's basically exactly what happened. You lost me.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. I was doing drawing.
Every morning, noon and night, she was just like watching how-tos and drawing little diagrams, and I was just like, sweet Jesus, this is where it ends.
That's what happens. You get sucked in.
Yeah, really got sucked in. Yeah, big time. So now that this is kind of like, I mean, we've had a really busy couple of weeks, like getting all the plants out and stuff, but now it's a little bit more, okay, we need to maintain them rather than grow them. Now we are flying by the seat of our pants to get the wedding stuff done.
When's that?
Yeah.
5 weeks. 5 weeks, and I can't tell you, there's not one single part of the wedding that's completed.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
It'll come
Fine.
together. It'll come together. You know it will.
Yeah, it will.
I'm so laid back, I'm falling over, and Jen's like spreadsheets.
Are we growing anything for the wedding? Oh, guys, we are not growing anything for the wedding, apart from if I've got some bells of Ireland, but I don't know if they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna grow up in time. So like all the flowers and all that kind of stuff we're foraging. We just want loads of foliage. I'm not going to grow carrots for the middle of the table. It's not going to be like that. Yeah. I love the plot thickens. They're great. Have you listened to them?
Yeah.
Oh, I love them. Yeah, really, really nice. So yeah, no, I'm not growing anything.
I'm just going to say, Mark, my comments aren't working, so keep an eye on them. Because again, my comments never work.
Oh, bless you.
Yeah, rubbish. So you've both quit your jobs.
Is that not what everyone does when they've got like, a wedding in a few weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're mental.
No, I'll tell you what it is. We're just direct and we know our worth. That's actually what it is. And we thought, fuck this shit, I'm worth more.
We just both hit a point where we weren't happy what we were doing or weren't being like fulfilled. So, we both had a midlife crisis basically and thought, all right, off we go. Yeah. But it's working out well so far. Yeah. It's early days, but we're both crazy busy.
Yeah. So
tell us what you're doing then.
So I'm doing I'm doing odd jobs. So
she's called the odd job girl.
The odd job girl.
Brilliant.
Doing sort of like garden maintenance and maintenance plus bits and bobs. I got a few friends I'm looking after their dogs and stuff like that. So bit of everything.
You were in maintenance before you were in your last job anyway. Yeah. I think you are very much like fixie. So basically, here I'm the beauty. You're the brawn.
So you're the brain.
Oh, brain. Sorry. So like, I'll think of the ideas and then I'll say, right, how do we do this? And then I've always said you're so resourceful. Like you think, oh, how the hell can I do this? I'm going to have to buy X, Y, Z. And then she's got like a thimble and a bloody log and she's made it. What am I making with a thimble and a log? I don't know. But yeah, she's that resourceful. Yeah.
Yeah, we get what you mean. Yeah. It's good. You need one of them in the team.
Yeah, I do think we make a good team in that sense. So yeah.
You're a hairdresser, Jenny.
Yeah, I'm a curly hair specialist, and was working in my salon, but in a salon, but was really struggling with the hours, talking all day. Like, I mean, I can talk the iron legs off a donkey, right? So this ain't new news. But when you're talking for 10 hours on your feet straight, that's really hard.
When you've got ADHD and autism, salon's probably your worst nightmare, to be fair, isn't it?
Yeah. And then I've got endometriosis as well, so it was not just a mental issue, it's like also the physical. I was just knackered, absolutely knackered. I thought, no, tried to reduce my hours, couldn't do it, and I thought, no, I'm just not going to do it. So I'm moving into education. To teach curly hairdressing in college, basically.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah. I'm also doing mobile at the same time, but it's not taught in college. That's the thing. So when people with curly hair go to salon, they don't know what they're going to get. They don't get great service. They don't usually get their hair dried. It's a horrible. Yeah. No problem there, love. What though? He's got curly.
Mark's got curly everything.
That's basically what happens. People come in like that and they walk out like, oh.
What are you trying to say?
Yeah.
It's got a very full curl going on. Yeah, lovely.
I would say he's got a bit of a Chewbacca going on at the minute.
Have you ever tried to curl your beard? You haven't put any product on that?
Yeah, if it got long enough,
I missed that.
I missed it, yeah.
Say again, Mark.
probably would do it on its own if I left it long enough.
Yeah. It's nice.
Merged in.
Looks like he got pigtails.
It does a bit. Yeah, it does a bit. It's awesome. Also, I feel like curls for me are the absolute direct opposite to my own natural hair. So I get really jealous of like Mark's hair. I'm like, oh, I'd love to have hair like that. Dog, oh, I'd love to have curls like him. Yeah. So yeah, just move totally separately. And in the meantime, I'm doing sitting guilds in horticulture.
I was just about to ask about that one.
Yeah. Well, it was a free course. I thought.
Yeah.
Because I'm technically unemployed, really. Just starting my business and stuff like that, and you do have better opportunities. So it's a local charity that do it, and the allotment space. I'm gonna post a video on it. Absolutely, like I want to live there.
Really?
It's got a yurt. Yeah, it's got like a yurt in the middle. It's like, it's just a hodgepodge of everything, like food growing with flowers, and it's amazing. Really lovely place. And it is literally, I wanted to get the skills to know what I'm doing on the plot. I wonder what she's doing wrong.
Pretty much. That's pretty much how it goes. You do this, not like that.
I'm sure it's not. I'm sure it's not all the time.
Not all the time. Only about 85%.
The Digging Gardener. Yeah, this is through. It's through the BCHA. They do a lot of courses. They do a lot of different courses that just help you in life in general. And they're an amazing charity here. I think the Digging Gardener. I think he's close to us. Anyway, check them out and see what courses and see if you can get onto them, etc. All that kind of stuff. But definitely worth doing. It's a short course, a 12-week course, a couple of days a week, and go through everything, including houseplants.
Brilliant. Oh, so it's full days. It's not like evenings or anything like that. It's full days.
No, full days basically working on their allotment sort of space, on their garden space.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. Love that.
Yeah.
How far is your allotment from home then?
Stone's throw, really, isn't it?
About 15-minute walk.
No, it's not even that. If you got the dog with you, it's 15 minutes because he's got to piss off every coast. It's about 8 minutes without him.
It's about 5 minutes, but at the moment there's like in the car. At the moment they've got roadworks. I think there's a gas leak or something. We've got we're just off a mini roundabout, 2 mini roundabouts. And so they've got 4-way lights on the 2 mini roundabouts on one of the busiest roads in Bournemouth.
Yeah.
And so we have to go all the back roads if we're driving, because I ain't getting stuck in that. No, thank you.
No. And you can drive right up to your plot, really, can't you? Because some people can't even bring a car on the plot.
Our part's literally opposite, thankfully. So,
but they did say you can make the front of your plot a parking spot. I was like, no, they're for my flowers.
But I suppose if you're right up the other end or something, maybe that would be worth doing, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad for parking. Do you know, when I think about what we have in comparison to what some other people have on their allotments, some people don't have running water, they don't have security or anything like that, and we are very lucky.
It's a very good plot.
We have they put on social events for us that you don't have to pay for as well, and
cheese and wine.
Cheese and wine. Bloody cheese and wine. Oh, I had heartburn that night.
Well worth it though.
Well worth it. Got bit to shreds, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was such nice, and it's such a lovely community. And I think I was saying the other day that that's one thing that I've really missed about living down here, is that sense of community. Up north it's a little bit different. I think you do have little communities there, but down here it's not very community spirited, but I found it at the allotment, and that's lovely. Yeah.
Nice. And it's a council allotment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Council rules the roost.
Yeah. Sounds like it with your fella who's next door.
I think sometimes, some of the rules you don't know if they're like bylaws, if they're things that
Okay.
they've chosen, and some things you don't know if they're council rules. So like when we had the issue with the greenhouse, I'd said, you know, is there something like, can we keep it for the year just so we can get it up, or, you know, whatever? And he said, no, this is council rules, that's it, absolutely not. And then I'd spoken to I think I had a client or something, and she said her allotment's the same, and that's in the next town, sort of thing, still BCP council and stuff. But the council I don't speak very highly of them, do I, for a lot of things.
I mean, I'm pretty sure on one of our episodes you just kept going on about it.
I did go on a bit of a rant, didn't I? Yeah, I got that. I think I'm like in the wrong place, because you know what? I think places like Bristol and that, they have like their council so much freer, and like Brighton, yeah, they just get away with so much more. They're just much more chill, and I think we're micromanaged within an inch of our lives in Bournemouth.
Definitely sounds like it.
Yeah.
You get
Are you allowed a pond?
Well, we've got a Belfast sink, but they did say if you have a pond, you have to have your pond. It can be no bigger than whatever, and you have to have a meter fence around it in mesh. And I'm like, so down a few plots down, they've got like these bulrushes, and I was like, what? That's really weird. They've got bulrushes there, and then realised that they've got this mesh, literally this big, around a tiny little pond with the bulrushes coming out, and they're like, you want the frogs, you want everything in there, you want all the wildlife in there, and you're just having to mesh it off. It makes no sense. But we did ask permission, and he said, yeah, put it in. He said, look, if they say something, we'll have to move it, we'll have to sort something out. But yeah,
I think it's right because of the ground.
yeah, health and safety.
It's got a little bit of leeway then.
Yeah.
Not much.
It's not very progressive.
A digging gardener.
Yeah. That's the thing. We have to have it child safe. So an iron gate as a grate over their
That's
pond.
cool.
Oh, bloody.
No, that's not okay. An iron grate over the pond.
So I placed an old iron gate over.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that is pretty cool. I didn't read that properly, did I?
You have to go and find an old iron gate.
Yeah, well, I'm reading it like a weirdo. Yeah, and obviously, you know, I've documented quite a bit on the rules and things like that, and people always, you know, people will pop up and stuff. This one woman said that her council chooses what colour paint they can paint their shed. They can have like 1 or 3 colours.
God.
Yeah, what's that all about? Forest green, olive green.
No lime green. Yeah. Is yours black yet?
No.
I wanted to do that today, but
I was going to say, that's your job, Richenda.
it's been raining.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, look, it's all crappy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mind that.
To be continued.
Yeah, we'll get there at some point.
How much is your plot then? Because we've spoke about it lots on here, and they vary so much across the country.
It's 60 for the year, isn't it?
It's 60, but we had to pay a lot of money to start off with. We had to pay 130 quid. But I think that was for like 2 sets of keys, you as a member. And yeah. So I'm sure he said it was 60 quid a year.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
That's not bad.
No, I don't think that's that bad. When I've said it to people, they've said, oh yeah, a month. And I've said, no, that's for the year. And they've been like, oh my God, that's such a good...
Yeah.
They thought it would be more.
It's about £1.20 a week or something, isn't it?
Yeah. When you think about like what you're doing, so like somebody had posted saying, how much have you spent on your plot this year?
Yeah.
And she was sort of saying, like, I've spent 500 odd quid. I think we've spent enough to buy a mortgage. But when you put it into perspective, that actually how much food are you going to be buying over the year?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where you make your savings. The digging gardener said, careful, the council will have you painting it Tory blue.
Crikey. Ours is 50 a year, and I've got the most expensive plot.
50 quid a year, not bad.
50 quid a year.
Yeah, Bob.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, it's not bad, is it?
That is absolutely amazing.
Yeah. I suppose it also depends on what you're getting in with that.
When you
So,
consider what we get, it's not bad at all, is it?
No, I think it's all right.
Yeah, so you've got water, you've got
entertainment, toilets. Yeah, we've got toilets. This garden we're going to in a couple of weeks, this allotment she hasn't got any amenities. Like she said, just to let you know.
Sorry, I'm just reading the comment. Somebody is 25 a year, which is really good.
My God.
Genuine. Home at Spring Cottage said it should be. I set the price. And then SH Mac 95, £100 a year. Is it
£100 a year.
Perhaps you could pass your shed off as a TARDIS.
£69. So our plot 60. Oh, I know our plot 60. I love them. Right, mine's £69.15 a year.
That's very...
Where's
the 15? Where's the 15p from? What's that all about?
Just round it up to 70 quid, for God's sake.
Where's he at? Oh.
Right.
Yeah. I would say we have spent a fortune. Another downside of the no dig, and even like we couldn't afford the compost. But I know that like what we've put in place means that next year we don't have to.
Yeah.
That's the thing, isn't it? Yeah. You still have to top it up a little bit, won't you?
I think we might have to. We've got those 2 pallet bays and all 5 of those we've got 5 Daleks that are full and 1 that we've just started on. So there should be a lot of stuff going on in there by winter.
Yeah. That's the idea. That's what you want, isn't it? Make it all so you ain't got to buy any.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Do you see some cardboard and think, oh, look at that?
We got to a point at one point where we're like,
that's fed up.
I'm sick of seeing cardboard falling over boxes in the shed.
Yeah. People will come up to you and they'll go, "Oh, did you want some cardboard? I've saved you some cardboard." And I'd be like, "You get it out," and I swear to God, the box is this big. Thanks.
I loved it when I was doing my new plot. Well, a year ago now, because I'm an electrician, so I'm on site all the time, and I was following the plumbers around. Whenever they'd done a shower screen or a bath, the pieces of cardboard were absolutely massive. They were like an 8x4 sheet, and they were, I love that. I wasn't getting any work done. I was just following plumbers around nicking cardboard.
Oh my God. Yeah, TVs and fridges, they're good.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Jenny ran in the garden and says, "Are you going to use green manure?"
Oh.
So we've got well rotted manure at the moment. I don't think we'll use that for anything really per se. Green manure.
Oh, green manure. Yeah, no, I don't know whether we will. But right, so I'll just do a little lesson on that. Green manure is something you put on into plant, and it puts nitrogen into the soil, so it gives you a bit of soil health.
Oh, okay.
But you let it die off.
I'm with you.
I don't know what we're going to do yet. I'm just plugging my phone in.
And our plot 60 says it's 55 rent and water is £11.15, and then the site association fee is £3.
Oh,
still not bad.
£15 back council set that.
We've had lots of discussions about them before, Mark, haven't we? That because both mine and Mark's plots are at home.
Yeah.
So mine's just literally over that wall, and Mark's is about a mile down his garden. But I don't get like you get the interaction with the other plot holders and things like that. I don't get that.
Yeah.
So I kind of miss that a bit, I think.
Well, you say this, but sometimes when you're just trying to get a job done and you've got people just talking to you constantly.
Initially, I think when we were here and we were new, bit of fresh meat, new blood, and
fresh meat.
And we were doing something completely different, and we're 2 youngsters and we're two females. Everyone was very curious, and everyone stopped by to have a little nose and a chat. And
even today, what did they say when they turned?
Oh, they were just like, "Oh, look at this one! Oh, wow!" But yeah, because it is so different. Everyone else's is very sort of like
Standard.
typical, yeah, like raised
Yeah.
raised beds or like lines and everything.
I,
So
I like raised beds.
we
I tell you,
stick
I've
out
got
like
to
a sore
say,
thumb, and we're right opposite the clubhouse, aren't we?
yeah,
We
right.
call it a clubhouse. I don't know what it's called, but yeah.
Yeah, so you do get, so sometimes you just want them to piss off.
Yeah.
And then obviously, again, you know, sometimes you get the olds and they're a little bit like, why are you doing this? Why have you got a wavy path? Why not? Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Why have you got, I wouldn't do that. Oh, no, you won't be able to grow that there. Or you won't be able to do that there. And, oh, you've got the best plot. This is what we got. You've got the best plot on here. This has been really, really well worked and well managed. Well, let me tell you, it's going yellow. It needs some nutrients. Like, even though it's no dig, that stuff ain't going to really make a massive difference until next year or the year after.
Yeah.
And this has been worked to its death. Like, if I show, I don't think I could show you. Should I show? No, I don't think I could. What the guy has done is like, he's kind of he's made like a cliff face. And he digs down, double digging.
Yeah,
That's
double
it.
dig, yeah.
Oh my God. So I don't believe that for a minute.
This guy has got to be probably in his 70s now.
Yeah.
And it's such hard work. It's taken him a long old time just to do sort of, not even a quarter, is it?
No.
Like 6 by 6 or something like that.
Yeah, it's such hard work. I can remember my dad used to do it. Our front garden, we grew up on a council estate, and our front garden was his plot. And every year it would be double dig. So right at the end, he would take a whole row out, put it in a wheelbarrow, and then turn that one into that one, all the way down. And the last one, the wheelbarrow would go back in at the house end.
Wow.
Oh, that would be days, a week's worth of digging for him. You think, oh God.
Yeah, how would you? No, me back would say no, Jen.
Not
Same
today.
for you. No.
But the oldies, they were strong as oxes. He was like unbelievable. Probably because he'd done that all the time.
Jenny Wren's just said she hates that won't grow there, or you can't do that. Makes her want to do it even more.
Yeah, that's exactly the same as what I
you.
like. Yeah, red flag to go. Also, I think like when you do have your own spot, then you can do whatever the fuck you want. Like it doesn't. Who gives a shit? If you want to build something that's 6 foot high, you build something 6 foot high, my darling. Just get on with it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You're not tied by anything. So yeah, I think we've been saving for a mortgage for what seems like about 15 years. I mean, stupid idea to get married, really. But anyway, so when we do get our own place, garden is like top priority, isn't it? I'd rather have a small house, massive garden.
Yeah.
And I will be putting in like some beds or growing our own or being self-sufficient. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. What about animals? Do you have any chickens and things? You ever thought about that?
I'd like chickens. We do get a lot of foxes where we are at the moment, but I'd like chickens.
Here?
Yeah.
Yeah. I reckon we should
everywhere
campaign for
around
it.
town. And then, no, not here, if we get a garden.
At home.
And I'm doing a beekeeping course on Saturday.
Oh, I've been doing mine.
Pardon?
I've been doing mine.
Oh, have you? Have you
Yeah.
found it?
Brilliant.
It's
Really
not.
She's like, so basically, Richenda is the animal whisperer.
Yeah.
If there's like the minute the dog, Mark's dog went bark earlier, she was like, "There's a dog in there." Like, yeah, so, and I can't even count on my fingers and my toes the amount of times where we go for a walk and she rescues a bee and puts it on a flower.
Yeah.
I actually made a montage once of her doing it because I was like, "Oh look, another bee! Oh look, another bee!" So this is right up your street, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm really excited. Yeah. So
we would have like an impossible farm. No, a useless farm, not impossible. We'd have a useless farm. So it'd just be like, "Oh, your cow doesn't calve. Don't worry, we'll sort it out. Come and live with us."
Yeah.
That's basically what was happening for sure. And you sort of said like small animals and like looking after small animals and things, didn't you?
all of it. Yeah, animals are farthing word.
I can't.
Our plot 60 said I've got a fox and it shits on my asparagus.
Lovely.
Once you get the poo there, it'll always poo there.
Well, keep going back.
Here, but sadly it's not ours. Oh, so annoying.
Yeah.
As somebody else said, that's what we did. We looked for a garden, and if it had a house, it was a bonus. Brilliant.
Are you allowed chickens on your plot then?
No, so our site manager put a whole sort of business plan almost together to the council, to present to the council of like what they would do if they had chickens here and how they would keep them. And
let me just, because you guys are way to RSPCA spec as well.
Oh yeah.
Jazz.
Yeah. And they basically had said he hadn't sent in enough information, not enough of the risk assessment. Basically, Bournemouth Council didn't want to do the legwork; they didn't want to do any of it, and so he had to. So I think we approached the committee recently about it, and they sort of said, I said, what you want to do is you want to talk to another allotment that has chickens in the same area and see how they did it and how help each other out and all that kind of stuff.
I think the two things that are a slight issue is the fact that there's loads of foxes here. They just walk past us in broad daylight, and secondly, obviously the bird flu situation, having them sort of shut in. And
but even so, there's no space, and they don't allow for the chickens. Like he was saying, they will be kept in this space the whole time, and I'm like, but it's RSPCA spec. That's not big enough. It's not big enough.
I don't think I'd be comfortable with keeping chickens in a same space kind of thing.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You both have chickens, do you?
I've got chickens. But Mark hasn't. But mine are free range completely. They come out, they go in the coop at night time and locked up, and then they come out in the daytime.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Like the foxes around here are totally brazen. They will have a chicken in the daytime. No two ways about it.
Yeah.
Our landlord who lives below us, oh God, he was an absolute nightmare with his chickens. Basically, he had chickens just to feed the foxes.
We went out one night and it was dark in the garden. I'd gone out to get like my washing, and I'd be like, oh, the washing. And I went to put something in the bin. And as I went to put it in the bin, I was like, what's that? And I freaked out. And what it was one of the chickens, he'd left it out and it had started roosting on top of the bin.
Yeah.
I was just like, geez. And I was like,
don't worry, Jim, we'll put it back away
we're
for
literally
you.
on Coggan, on like a little mini sort of heathlands sort of thing. So it was like,
So we got up out the way, didn't it? Trying to get out away from the foxes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And then he said to us not long ago, he said, oh, can I have that number for the rescued chickens again? Because I'd really like to have them. And I thought, right, if we give him the number, I'm pre-phoning them to say, a bloke's going to call you, can you do it? Just definitely needs to.
That's mad.
Yeah.
Digging Garden said, how about one of those swanky coops that let the hens out on a timer?
Oh.
And then puts them away at dusk. Good wedding prezi. I honestly don't think they'd last 5 minutes here.
Oh, no.
At all. No chance.
No, they'd have to be shut up completely, wouldn't they? I'm surprised we don't get foxes, but I think it's because the dogs are running around so much.
Yeah. To be fair, our dog's a good deterrent of foxes for sure.
Oh God, yeah. Actually, he is. Yeah.
But,
especially if he's pissing up every post.
Every single blade of
grass. He
grass.
hasn't gone mental now because he's got this like small dog syndrome where the minute he hears something, like if somebody comes walking down the side of our plot, oh my God, heaven forbid, he's like, woo! He's mad, isn't he? Yeah.
Anyway.
So what day are you going to Gardeners World Live then?
Sunday.
Week Sunday.
Ooh,
I was a bit
I'll be
annoyed.
there.
I was a bit annoyed because I did want to go on press day, but at the time I was working, and so I wasn't able to make it. So I booked it for the Sunday, and then obviously now all that's sort of changed, and we're going on the Sunday. But we're going on the Sunday, so hopefully it'll be busy. And I think for us, we're going to have some T-shirts printed, and we'll take our own business cards. So if anybody stops us, and we'll do an episode there as well. So
Brilliant.
it'll be nice. You guys going? What day are you guys going?
Help them with the build.
We're doing some builds, so I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there Saturday, Sunday, and Monday of this week. Wednesday afternoon for press, and then I'm back on the Sunday when you're there.
Oh, brilliant!
What? Who are you with? What what gardens are you working on?
I'm helping Kim O'Brien, Daily Farmer Armour.
Oh,
And I'm helping Ben, who used to be our co-host.
yeah, he's doing one. Oh, so we're gonna have to see.
Awesome.
We've never been. So what should we expect?
It's good. It is good.
One of the
It's really good.
best feeling garden news.
Oh, awesome.
It's got a good.
It's not.
Our project is going
Yeah.
on Friday.
It's got a good vibe. It's really chilled. It's not like, not that I don't love Chelsea, because I love Chelsea. I've been twice now. It's absolutely amazing. But it's not as stuffy as Chelsea.
Yeah.
So we've got
Allotment plot 24.
hang on. So the digging gardener says, hell yeah, you've got to haul yourself about, so to speak. Home at Spring Cottage said, woohoo, we'll see you for press day, Jamie and Mark.
Yay.
Allotment plot 24 won the tickets from our competition
yeah.
we did. So they'll be there on Sunday too. Hopefully we'll be able to see you guys. And yeah, Home at Spring Cottage said it's the best show of all. And Jenny Wren said it was the best show by a long way.
Oh, I'm really excited.
It's really good.
We had a bit of a thing that we haven't sort of said about on our podcast. We had a bit of thing about this, right? So basically, it's story time. Get your boots on, get your cuppa. Richenda. So last year we went to see Pink. Like, we both love Pink and have done for a long time. She's probably one of the best people to see sing live. She's absolutely amazing. But we went to Hyde Park. It was a long day. We were absolutely shattered, and literally, because we stood on our feet the whole time, it was so hot as well. It was like the hottest day of the year. We were absolutely knackered and probably didn't enjoy it as much as we should. And so what Richenda did, unbeknownst to me, is that she bought tickets. She basically released new dates in Tottenham this year. So she bought the tickets, didn't tell me or anything like this, and then told me. And I said, Richenda, that's 2 weeks before the wedding. Absolutely not. There's no way. And also we've got our hen weekends either side. Like, we're working full time. There's absolutely no way we can do it.
I said to her, if you want to make me choose between you and Pink, you won't like the answer.
So I've gone a bit batshit crazy, and I've said, right, sell him. And she didn't sell him. she didn't sell him.
I was like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, didn't sell him at all. Anyway, fast forward to this year, and then obviously Gardener's World managed to get the tickets and all that kind of stuff, booked in and whatnot. And she said, what weekend's that then, Jen? And I said, the 16th. She said, oh, so that's the day after Pink then, is it? And I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, she said, right, so we're going to Pink. I haven't sold the tickets and you ain't got a leg to stand on. That's it. So now we're doing back to back, Pink and Gardener's World.
Are you going to London, then going straight to Birmingham?
Yeah.
But so I was like, you can't come at me for being away on a weekend and having spent some money when we're going to bloody Gardener's World the day after. You couldn't.
I didn't have one single leg to stand on, did I? I almost popped in there, but there was 3. Absolutely nothing.
Well, I see it. We're actually closer to Birmingham in London than we are from home. So,
Exactly. Yeah, definitely.
Our plots. Thank you very much.
What do you say, Mark?
I'm seeing the Foo Fighters on the Saturday.
Are you?
Well.
Oh yeah.
Very nice.
Where are you watching them? Where are you seeing them?
Old Trafford ground.
Oh, yeah. So you're not far. You'll be fine.
Lucky.
Yeah.
Love the
Foo
Fighters.
Yeah.
The digging gardener said, Jeebus, don't forget your uppers.
Right then, Mark. Mark's got a little thing that he does.
Okay, go on then.
So you can both answer it separately. Tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Probably coffee.
Unless it's herbal tea. Rock and roll.
Flowers or vegetables?
Oh my God.
Ooh, tough one.
Vegetables.
Vegetables.
But I love flowers.
Beach or forest?
Forest.
Go to emoji.
that one where it's like sweating.
Mine is normally this one. Because I do it a lot in life anyway. I feel like it's based off my face. So.
Or palm face. Palm face, a lot of palm face. Palm face or face palm. That's it, face palm, innit?
Face palm.
Yeah.
If you could only have one snack for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Cheese.
Cheese.
Chocolate.
Cheese and chocolate. Cheese and chocolate.
Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Finish the sentence. My perfect day would be...
Sleeping.
Yeah. Probably sleeping in a wildflower meadow.
Oh, you have to do the one better.
Look at that.
Isn't it?
One up.
Isn't it?
I always say when it's a really nice day, I'm like, oh, I could just lay in a wildflower meadow today and just sleep. Like
Until the ants start getting in place.
Yeah, exactly.
Sowing seeds or potting on?
Potting on.
Really? I'm sowing seeds.
Good job then.
Perfect.
Fit match. Spring or summer?
Summer.
Oh, that's a real tough one.
Oh, you say you love it in the summer. You get all,
I-
hoity-toity.
I
Like, oh, I love a bit of summer.
I love what I love about spring is everything coming to life. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, but then it's hot, then it's cold, then it's
Oh, it's a tough one.
Oh, for God's sake.
I'll say spring.
Is it? What is your favourite plant of today?
Ooh.
Minge.
Helianthus tuberous.
Word of the week.
Plant of today.
What's your favourite plant today? Just in general, what's your favourite plant?
Sunflower, probably.
Oh, there you go. Helianthus tuberous.
There you go.
And you got to answer this one really quickly. No dig or dig.
No.
Yay!
Brilliant. Is that all, Mark?
Now it's time to say sayonara, bitches.
Sayonara, bitches.
Brilliant.
I tell you what, I'm just going to say something. I listen to all my podcasts on Spotify, and I can't find anywhere to comment on Spotify.
I know.
Can't, can you?
Well, when I was looking, no, you can just rate. You can't comment, but I do
Yeah.
got to say, pop into our socials, comment on any of our posts, like give us that gold star. But now, obviously, sayonara, bitches. But yeah,
Yeah. I'm a bit gutted about that.
it's been so lovely talking to you both. The rain is just coming in, so that's good timing.
That's been pissing down here for the last half an hour at least, so I'm under my brolly. Right. Thank you so much, ladies.
It's been great. Thanks,
brilliant.
guys.
It's so lovely.
Thank you for having us.
And everybody, make sure you go and listen to the girls on Two Girls, One Plot.
Thank you.
Cheers,
It is a fantastic laugh, and I'm working my way through the 20 episodes.
20.
20?
It's really good, really good. And I'll hopefully see you next Sunday.
Yeah.
I was going to say, hopefully see you at the show.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, we'll have to hook up and meet each other properly. Are you going to be there Sunday, Mark? No.
No.
Letting the side down.
Damn.
Well, yeah. If we see you, we'd see you. If we don't, have a
We'll
lovely
have
summer.
a photo and then we'll just superimpose you.
Yeah.
And...
Look at who was that.
Yeah.
Chewbacca.
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
Right, my tea's nearly ready.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Cheers
Thanks,
very
Betty.
much.
See you later.
See
Thank you
ya.
so much. Brilliant. I think they're absolutely amazing.
No for me.
So funny. They're really, really nice.
You'll be sad once you've caught up because you'll not have like any more to listen to.
I know. There was somebody I think commented today or last week's one saying that they've caught up and they're gutted.
Yeah.
I got about 6. I'm working my way backwards. It's really strange.
Oh, you're going backwards.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like rewind.
Yeah, I'm working my way backwards, and I sat for ages today trying to comment on Spotify, but you just can't comment on it.
I think you have to go on the internet and go on Spotify's actual website to do it. Which is really
not on the app?
Yeah, it does. For some reason, all you can do on the app is rate.
Yeah, the stars.
Which is
well.
which is odd.
Yeah, it's a shame. I was so gutted I couldn't comment today. I was going to put some kind of sucky comment. Never mind. Yeah, brilliant, girls. That was really good. I enjoyed that. What a plot! It's lovely. I like to see all the wavy path and the different shapes and things.
It's different, isn't it? Because everybody goes raised beds and squares and angles and just to go doing something different.
Yeah, it's really good. So next week, Mark, me and you.
Yeah, just us, and I'm sure we'll have lots to talk about because
we will have
all of the craziness going on because the Gardeners World Live.
All the builds, it's going to be really good. It's going to be a busy weekend. I'm sure there'll be lots and lots of stories and things floating about the 2 gardens that we're helping in.
Yeah, I'm starting on the Friday, so I'm starting before you, but I'll see you on Saturday.
Yeah, I'll be there as gates open on Saturday morning.
As long as I'm allowed to talk to you because you're not part of the crew.
I'm sure it's not going to be like that. Don't talk to them.
Yeah, not allowed to. I've already told off for talking to Steph, so it's like,
You got told off to talk to Steph?
I think he was joking.
Oh, I hope so.
I said to Steph, I'm going past your house. Let me just shut this dog up. Yeah, I said to Steph, I'm going past your house. Is there anything you want me to throw in my car? Because it's literally me in a car. So if you're struggling for stuff, I'll happily take a load of stuff for you. And I said to Ben, he was like, if it's anything good, it's going on my garden. All friendly rivalry.
Oh yeah, I don't think there's any rivalries there. That'll be good. Be a good laugh.
Yeah. Everybody will help each other out to get finished.
Even though I think you're moved now, aren't you? You're around a different side. They've moved Ben and Steph.
Yeah. They're near the proper show gardens. Yeah. Literally meters away from Adam Frost's garden.
Lovely. Very nice.
Bit scary.
Very good.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to go in. Cold, wet. Tea's
lovely.
Ready.
Turn the camera.
That's nice. Oh, look at that. Bloody hell. I think it has stopped raining. But I'm under the apple tree.
That's part of the evening.
Yeah, it looks nice your way. Still a bit grey and dull here. I've ordered nicely.
Fab.
Yeah. Right, mate. What's that?
Supposed to be a snowman. Wow, now.
Yeah.
Busting dog.
Right, I'll see you Saturday then.
See you Saturday.
Cheers, buddy.
See you next week.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
See you later.
Thank you for listening to Through the Garden Gate.